to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate, with every one of these playoffs.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Will they be rusty? This opening series, big one. We get them in rhythm.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the touchdown. The SHawks take a 6-0 lead right away. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the SHawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
There's not a guy on the field today who doesn't want to play his best football on one of the biggest stages. But in particular, this QB, he was on fire a week ago with 3 touchdowns, and he knows an effort like that again will put him in the conference title game.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. We've set it down from 37. They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the SHawks put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
He gets this down to the 13-yard line. up, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Read option, keeping to the right. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. Brought in. Play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The SHawks pull that in front further. 13-zip. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the SHawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? You got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. If big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
That's a gain of 8.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
San Diego, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, San Diego.
From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
2nd and 4.
They are throwing it again. Kiss is made in close. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The 12-year vet strikes true. And that gets him back to within 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Their offense running back out now. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 41.
Here's a dive up the middle. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives him the 1st.
At the 43-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its stride. Throw here, 3rd down. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Golden Eagles get their punter out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That one's complete over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's on the in route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They strike for 23 yards. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And we might be close to this lead blown again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll throw it. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. Only a 20-yarder here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. They need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. They'll throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
To number 84. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense getting all set for this series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll work against the blitz. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Again to throw on 2nd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Toronto after this. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on first down. That one's complete right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Now here he goes. He's got it in the red zone. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's another Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
And the San Diego first down.
Walker hauls it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Sticking to the air here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
On the throwaway. It's 3rd down. And 3 yards to go.
He's going to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. So we've reached halftime, Brock. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Going now on first down. He can run it. They get 27 on the play, and that gives them a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Going from the gun here. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All set now. First and 10. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It leads to second and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
First down, San Diego.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Throwing now, another shotgun. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown. The Golden Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Golden Eagles drop the lead back to 13.
Golden Eagles 10.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. On first down, they'll run. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
Pass play now. Dumped off to his running back. return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Back out runs their offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They'll run here on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Number 10, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Ball in left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalized on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Snowhawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Toronto 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The SHawks make it a 16-point ball game. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the SHawks take a 3-possession lead.
30. Golden Eagles 13.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Looking on first down. Defender gets a piece, but it's still caught. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few. All right, here we go. Second down. They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Back to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the SHawks get it back after the return is stopped at their own 30. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. They have it with the lead. Just need to close this quarter out for a playoff win. Second down now, they need 7. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. A give now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running it now out of the gun. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They are throwing it again. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They're headed up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The SHawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the SHawks make it a 24-point ball game. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end now. Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And bring the tight end left. shotgun now on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now this offense getting set to work here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The give here on second. Brought up a tackle, but he lost the football. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Now, hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Give now to the running back. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The SHawks keep running away with this. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the SHawks grow their lead yet again. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes their offense out again. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throwing again on second. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. A motion to tight end left. Throwing it again here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Golden Eagles trying to do some window dressing. Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense to the line for second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Putting the tight end in motion.
At the 8-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Golden Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. Looks away from one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense headed back to the field. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. Rolling back gets the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
44-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The SHawks are your winners as we say so long from Toronto.